Fez to Chefchaouen Day Trip, story by Alice Phillips. One-day adventure from Fez to the Blue Pearl of Morocco. Early morning, leaving Fez behind. The sun had just peeked over the rooftops of Fez when I slipped into the van, coffee still warming my fingers. There's a unique stillness in Fez before the city stirs, the streets wrapped in silence, only broken by the first call to prayer drifting in the breeze. Our driver greeted me with a warm marhaban, and soon we were off, northbound, into the mysterious folds of the Rif Mountains. With each mile, the landscape changed like pages turning in a storybook, rolling green hills, misty peaks, and sleepy villages. Every window view was like a postcard I wanted to bottle up. I leaned back in my seat, watching the Moroccan countryside bloom into view. It felt like we were slowly climbing into a dream. Midday, arrival in Chefchaouen. The first glimpse of Chefchaouen literally took my breath away. From a distance, the town looked like a watercolor painting brushed onto the mountain. Shades of indigo, sky blue, lavender, and white spilled across the hillsides. I'd seen photos of this place, of course, but standing here, it was like walking straight into a fairy tale. As we stepped into the old Medina, I was immediately enveloped by a world of color and calm. The blue, oh the blue, it wasn't just one hue, but dozens. Pale sky, oceanic teal, stormy dusk. Every alleyway invited me in. Shady, winding streets offered moments of quiet wonder. Brightly painted doors peeked from every turn like secret stories. The city has this rare rhythm, unhurried, almost poetic. Locals sat quietly on stooks, their jalabas blending into the walls. Children played with a soccer ball in a sunlit plaza, and me? I couldn't stop smiling. I wandered, camera slung over my shoulder. Afternoon, souks, sights, and slow moments. We were guided through the town's heart, past tiny artisan shops selling hand-woven blankets, delicate pottery, and vivid pigments that mirrored the city's palette. One vendor offered me a cup of mint tea, his cat curled lazily at his feet. I paused to sip the tea slowly, the fresh mint tingling my lips, the moment feeling impossibly cinematic. I made my way up the hillside to catch a panoramic view of the Blue City nestled in the mountain's embrace. The sun lit up the rooftops, and the whole town seemed to shimmer. That silence again, a soft, sacred kind of hush that made me feel both small and deeply connected to something ancient. Late afternoon, return to Fez. The ride back was quiet, not because we were tired, though we were, but because Chefchaouen had left a peaceful imprint. I watched the colors of Morocco shift again outside the window, blue to green to gold, and all the while, I cradled a small painted tile I'd bought from a smiling old woman, a tiny square of memory I could carry home. Summary of the day, like walking through a dream in blue. If I could bottle one feeling from today, it would be that first moment, stepping into the Medina, the hush of history, the splash of color, the sheer surreal beauty of Chefchaouen, a place that whispers instead of shouts, a town that feels less like a destination and more like a dream.